Saangu Siddhar Shivalinga Nayanar was a 19th century Siddha from Tamil Nadu. He was born as Shivalingam to a pious couple, Arangayar and Kullammal, near St. Thomas Mount, also known as Bringimalai, in 1835 in Chennai city. Shivalingam possessed remarkable qualities that destined him to become a great sage. He was an exceptionally gifted child, mastering Tamil spiritual scriptures by 13. At 20, he mastered Tamil poems by the 18 prominent Tamil Siddhas and began his quest for Parabrahman. In his search, he discovered the book Uruvil Odukkam by the 15th century author Kannudaya Vallalar. This book covers various spiritual topics, including the Vedas and Agamas, the transience of worldly life, and the destruction of material attachments. As Shivalingam contemplated the teachings in the book, he developed Guru Bhakti towards the ancient poet and Nayanmar Tirunjana Sambandar. Pleased by Shivalingam's intense devotion, Sambandar miraculously granted him darshan at a young age, leading Shivalingam to compose poems in his praise. Eventually, Shivalingam requested Tirunjana Sambandar to bless him as his guru. With the Guru's grace, Shivalingam wrote a book titled Purna Jnanodayam and gave discourses on philosophical truths. He also practiced Navakhanda Yoga, a technique involving dismantling the body into 9 pieces and reviving it. As a result, he became revered by the people of Chennai as Saangu Siddhar Shivalinga Nayanar. Though Saangu Siddhar Shivalinga Nayanar was a sage by birth, his parents wished to get him married and settle into a worldly life. Respecting their desires, Shivalingam married a pious girl named Velayi and moved to the Chetpet neighborhood in Chennai city. Here, he worked as a cook for a British officer named Clement Simpson, the managing director of Guindy and Company, a shipping, textile, banking and insurance firm of the British East India Company. By this time, Saangu Siddhar Shivalinga Nayanar had mastered yogic practices and acquired clairvoyance along with mystical powers known as Siddhis. He also protected Clement Simpson on several occasions. In his free time from his cooking duties, Saangu Siddhar practiced rigorous austerities in private. One day, a curious Clement Simpson followed him to the kitchen quarters and peered through the window only to find Saangu Siddhar floating 2 feet in the air. This sight astonished the British officer. One morning, Saangu Siddhar had a premonition that his master would die that night and approached him to convey the message. Clement Simpson, who was of a logical temperament, dismissed the warning as mere superstition. Concerned for his master's safety, Saangu Siddhar stealthily arranged to move the officer and his cot to another room while he slept. Moments later, the bedroom's roof unexpectedly collapsed, jolting Clement awake. He soon realized that Saangu Siddhar had saved his life just in time. On another occasion, Clement Simpson received a telegram from London stating that his wife was in a critical condition while delivering their child. The doctors were in a dilemma of saving either the mother or the child. Alarmed, the officer confided in Saangu Siddhar, who assured him not to worry and requested some time alone in his room. He instructed Clement not to open the door until he told him to do so. After some time, Saangu Siddhar emerged and shared with him the good news that his wife had given birth to a healthy boy and that both were safe. Later, Clement discovered that Saangu Siddhar had miraculously appeared in the London hospital and ensured the delivery was successful. To corroborate this, a telegram from London arrived a few days later to convey the good news. In another instance, Saangu Siddhar cured Clement of a life-threatening ailment by prescribing a mixture of sacred ash and water, which saved the officer's life at a critical moment. These experiences profoundly transformed Clement Simpson, making him and his family devoted followers of Saangu Siddhar. As a token of gratitude, Clement Simpson offered 22 acres of land in the Guindy neighborhood of Chennai city to Saangu Siddhar for establishing his ashram. However, Saangu Siddhar declined the offer and donated it to various educational institutions, rest houses, and orphanages for poor people. He was always focused on contemplating the Brahman and had little attachment to material possessions. Understanding that he would soon shed his mortal frame, he blessed his devotees with prosperity, the pursuit of Parabrahman, and ultimately liberation from worldly bondage. Saangu Siddhar attained Jiva Samadhi on July 12, 1900 on a full moon day. Today, a small temple of 1200 square feet in the Guindy locality of Chennai commemorates his legacy. The temple authorities perform regular worship and conduct yoga classes for 3 hours in the evening every Thursday. The devotees assert that the consecrated Abhisheka water and sacred ash from the Samadhi cure various ailments. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.